Over the last few years, Bluey has been hit with hard censorship and criticism, with entire episodes straight up being taken down. But how could such an innocent cartoon be under such scrutiny? What could poor little Bluey have done to shake the world to this degree? Across the globe, there have been many different opinions and criticisms that have been thrown the writer's way. One major controversy about the cartoon is that the show was called out for fat shaming. When the dad on the show holds his stomach and voices his concern about his weight, his wife says this comment.
I just need to do some exercise.
Tell me about it.
Some people brought up their distaste with this scene, which prompted the Bluey creators to do some self-reflection and inevitably take down their own episode.
Families around the world wait expectantly for new Bluey episodes, but the latest one isn't being as welcomed.
Regardless of whatever side you choose on this matter, this event has set a bad precedent for upcoming episodes of Bluey.
Some saying they're disappointed with the episode, some describing it as body shaming. Another poster saw it as a beautiful message about being active.
The creators and writers now have this in the back of their minds and must move forward in a certain way with upcoming new seasons. Some people have even gone as far as to say that the show has let kids down.
Bandit, Bluey's dad, grabs his belly, I'll show you a picture here, and kind of just looks at it and goes to the scale, weighs himself and goes, ugh, I need to do exercise. That in and of itself is a really problematic narrative to have on a children's television show.
Body image is a very sensitive subject. Insecurity is a topic that is widespread throughout the entire world. Whether someone is skinny or overweight is definitely not something you want to make fun of. But if I'm being honest, I don't think that Bluey was mocking anyone in their episode. Perhaps Bandit did truly want to exercise, but the harsh reality of life, trying to provide for his family, running errands, has caused him to neglect this part of his life, which unfortunately led to him packing on some weight on his belly.
There's a couple ways to solve this problem. The first one is that we just not let the kids watch the episode. It's actually better to use this episode of a relatively safe children's television show to start the discussion about body image, about how we treat our body, about not body positivity or body negativity, but body neutrality.
This lady states that the parents should use this mishap as an opportunity to teach their own kids. But this actually gave me an idea. What if people started teaching their own kids? We instead go outside for a walk with the family, participate in events in our community. I feel like that would be a better way to get educated than expecting a cartoon like Bluey to teach us every second. I know a lot of people watch this show to rewind and relax, not necessarily go in for a PSA or... Now I will say this, both sides have a point. Of course, Chili making fun of her husband in this way, when the dude is already stressed out, is obviously not the best message in the world. And this does technically normalize the behavior of fat shaming. But if that's what she said, that's what she said. You guys gotta remember, Bluey is almost like a reality show. We are watching their family affairs. So if you want to pin that on the character, pin it on the character, but don't pin it on the cartoon and get the thing canceled. We don't want the show to get canceled, man. Pin it on the character, say, okay, Chili. Maybe instead people should have said, Chili, that wasn't cool to do. You could have worded that comment a little bit better. Anyways, before we go on, I just want to let you guys know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I know that Bluey's in trouble. I know that Bluey seems to be in trouble right now, but there is some good news at the end of this video. I actually found a statement from Bluey themselves, which is new, and it's their response to the chaos and what's going to come in the future. But of course, we have to see what the show has gone through before we get to that good stuff. The next thing that Bluey may be in trouble for is the fact that the show rarely specifies the gender of Bluey. At first glance, Bluey appears to be a boy. To many news reporters and viewers, they misgender the character so frequently. I made an in-depth video addressing why this happened, but a brief rundown is that Bluey being blue and looking a lot like Bandit causes confusion. Now, this isn't something that's necessarily ruining the show, but it makes things get a little bit awkward when you hear people calling Bluey a boy, when we know that the show has already proven that to be false.
Let's have the same jobs, Jeremy.
Very similar, yeah, we have a lot in common.
He is, they're really
His tail looks like a fist.
When you couple this with the fact that Bluey has been getting censored recently, it makes you really wonder how bright the future is of this cartoon. One of three things could happen. The writers fold and drastically tame down the show. 2. The writers get more clever with their writing to appease the critics. 3. The show gets canceled, and we don't want that to happen. What everyone needs to realize is that when you complicate a cartoon, you actually suck the fun out of it. Bluey was not designed to be an educational show, and it is not related to your school's curriculum, man. If you want to get educated, go watch Caillou or something. You may be thinking, well, Calobi, I don't believe you when you say Bluey's in trouble. But listen, they literally edited their own episode and took it down on some platforms because of this controversy. Now remember how earlier I told you there was some good news for the cartoon? Well, after months of getting backlash, the Bluey team released an announcement. The show must go on. Victory! In their response to the world, we see that it says, I have a little cry, then I pick myself up, dust myself off, and keep going. Bluey is moving forward. It is not over. I said it's not over. I said it's not over. For the sake of Bluey, I shoo anyone away who wants this show canceled. That's enough. My goodness, that's enough. You get your hands off Bluey and their work. You will not destroy this show. Bluey belongs to this community, and Bluey belongs to us. I want everyone to turn to Bluey Season 2, Episode 20, Tickle Crabs. Bluey asks Bandit a question about the love of his wife. Bluey wonders how it is to have a true love, and Bandit says this, it's very nice having a true love. Bluey once again begs a question, what's so nice about true love? And finally,
Well, they're always there for you when you need them.
and Bandit responds by saying this. Now watch this. They're always there for you when you need them. For those of you taking notes, I want you to write that down. Bandit, the father, explains that he loves his wife because she is there for him when he needs her, not when he wants her. Oh, there's a lot of things in life we want, don't we? But what about what we need? You see, Chili may seem a little bit more grumpy or serious at times, but at the end of the day, we know for a fact that this woman loves her family. I know some of this news may have not been exciting. Some of you guys just want to know when that sunny day is coming, when Bluey's coming back. I know a lot of people watch this show to relax from a tough day at job. They worked you to the ground, and when you come home, you go to this cartoon as a form of comfort. And all these people making mean comments about the show make you feel angry, but this is necessary. There is something waiting on the other side. There is a light at the end of that tunnel. I don't know what person or parent needs to hear this right now, but I'm going to tell you this. You're going to get out of that tough situation you're in, and you're going to come into abundance. There is a new season on the way. Let the hands of the creators of Bluey do what they need to do. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel to stay a part of this community. We have new videos here daily. Here at Calobi Productions, we love ya. Also, you can consider becoming a channel member for just $1.99 a month or even more. You get some cool perks. You help support people like me defending this show. Thank you.